morning from Singapore. So this is actually my last day in Singapore. I just came from having breakfast called roti prata, which is like kind of like a naan bread or like a chapati, originally from India. So I love this prata, and I ate it with a cup of tea. So the tea is called teh tarik, which is like the taste is like chai tea, but it's very fresh and freshly made, and the prata is also freshly cooked. So I'm walking along this road and you can see all these flags. So happy birthday Singapore, because yesterday, August 9th, 2022 was Singapore's National Day. So celebrating 57 years when Singapore became independent from the British Empire, the United Kingdom. So that's also what happened in Kenya. So originally I'm from Kenya, and we gained our independence in 1964. So we're all British colonies. So yesterday Singapore was celebrating this birthday. So it's parades and fireworks, songs. There was a big celebration along the marina. So I didn't go, but we watched it on TV. It was very exciting to also see a Kenyan Singaporean who was there. So yes, Kenya is very proud of its Singaporean son. So yeah, it's been a really lovely almost 3 weeks in Singapore. I'm really sad to be leaving because I love Singapore so much. Yeah. But yeah, so it was just a nice rest and seeing all my old friends from my university in London, the Christian Union in London. So yeah, almost all of them are Singaporeans. So this is the place to meet. So yeah, it's been just very, very refreshing to be here. And yeah, I'm kind of sad to be leaving, but such is life, right? And that's why holidays are refreshing, because you could take a break from your regular work and busyness of wherever you live and come somewhere you enjoy and refresh yourself, and find encouragement as well in your friends, your old friends who really know you. So that's why I like to get out of Japan and really see people who really know who I am. Yeah, so because it's not easy living in a foreign culture where, you know, people don't completely understand you, and yeah, so it's good. Oh, these are so beautiful, aren't they? Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing some packing the rest of today. I have lots of souvenirs and things like that, so I have to rearrange my suitcase. And of course, returning to Japan is always very, very complicated. If you've traveled outside of Japan during the COVID-19 pandemic, Japan requires quite strict re-entry rules. So I had to run around 2 days ago to get a PCR test, and Japan requires, you know, a very specific type of test, which costs more money than all the other tests. So and then, you know, you've got to get various forms and certificates signed, because actually Japan uses like a separate form called the Ministry of Foreign Affairs COVID certification form. So the clinic that you go to get a PCR test must know about this form, because they have to fill it out. So if you don't already know, there's a great Facebook support group called Return to Japan Support Group, And this group is for anybody who lives in Japan and needs to return. So if you want to know all the procedures, all the latest immigration changes, or quarantine rules, or any other rules from the Japanese government, this is such a great group, and I've been using it since 2021, since I went to Boston, and it's just been invaluable source of help and information. So even the clinic in Singapore that I went to have my PCR test, I got that information from that group, that Facebook group, Return to Japan Support Group. So I'll link it to the end of this video. You have to be on Facebook to access it. So if you're not on Facebook, then either join or check out the actual Japanese embassy website of the country you're visiting, because they would also have the updated information. Or call the embassy if you have any questions, the Japanese embassy or consulate in the country that you're traveling in. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it from Singapore. Today is August 10th, 2022. My flight back to Tokyo is this evening. So I think I have everything prepared. And I'll probably just do some last minute shopping in here actually. So yeah, take care, and my Japanese friends, see you soon. Mata ne.